everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in today's video we will learn how to create social media posts using Anthropic. So this is an amazing automation using artificial intelligence where we are going to generate the text content. So here whenever I will add a title or caption in my Google Sheets, then I want to generate the text for the same by using Anthropic. So once the text is generated, then I want to share it across my different social media handles. So here I am sharing the post in my Facebook page. So to do this, now I need to build an integration between these applications, for which I will be using Pabbly Connect, where my trigger application will be Google Sheets and in my action application will be Anthropic and Facebook. So to learn more about this integration, follow me through the screen. In this video, we will learn how to create social media post using Anthropic. So here I have created a Google Sheet. I want that whenever I will add a new post or caption in this Google Sheet, then by using Anthropic, I want to generate an article. So after the article is generated by using Anthropic, then I want to post the same article as a Facebook post for my Facebook page. Now to do this, I will have to build an integration between these applications, for which I will be using Pabbly Connect. So here as an existing user, I will simply sign in. But if you are a new user, you can click on the sign up for free button and you will get 100 tasks for free every month. So here as an existing user, I will simply sign in. Now this here is the all applications page by Pabbly. I will go to Pabbly Connect and click on access now to reach my dashboard. So this here is my dashboard, and on my right hand side, I will go to this create workflow button. And now here in this dialog box appearing, I'm going to give my workflow a name. And here I've named it as create social media post using Anthropic. So on my left hand side, you can see that these are the folders that I have created before. So I want to create this workflow in the folder named as Anthropic. So now I will simply click on create. So as I did that, now I have arrived on a very important window which consists of trigger and action. Basically, trigger and action are the two most important principles or concepts of Pabbly Connect on which this entire automation and integration will depend. Trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So here action is an automated response of your trigger application, and in a workflow you can only have one trigger but multiple actions. So moving to my trigger window, as my use case suggests, that is to create social media post using Anthropic. So here in my trigger window, firstly, I'm going to select the trigger window as Google Sheets, because here in the sheet, I have added the post or caption for which I want to generate an article using Anthropic. So here in Pabbly Connect, I'm going to search for Google Sheets, and here it is. And now after selecting my trigger application, I will select the trigger event that will be new or updated spreadsheet row. That means this trigger will start working whenever a new spreadsheet row will be added or updated. So here I am selecting it. So as I've selected my trigger application and the trigger event, now here a webhook URL is given, and along with that a help desk is given. So read this help desk given below carefully, because this webhook URL will act as a bridge to connect your Google Sheets account with Pabbly Connect. So this here is the Google Sheets that I have created, and now over here I need to build an integration between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. So here I will go to extensions, and in extensions I need to go to Pabbly Connect webhooks. So here if you don't have this extension, then you can simply go to add-ons, and now here I'm going to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks. And here it is. So here you can see that I've already installed this Pabbly Connect webhooks. So if you also want to install it, then follow the same process. And now I will close this. And now here I will go to extensions once again, and I will go to Pabbly Connect webhooks and click on initial setup. So now here in this initial setup, I need to mention the webhook URL. So from Pabbly Connect, I'm going to copy the webhook URL. And here I will paste the same. So now moving to trigger column. So the trigger column will be a final data column on which if the data is added, so the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. That means it will be sent to Pabbly Connect. So over here, as I only have two columns, one is A and one is of B. So over here, I want to select the trigger column as A, and now I will click on submit. And here you can see that the setup is configured successfully. And here I will go to extensions once again, and now I will go to send on event. So now whenever a new row will be added in this Google Sheets, then automatically the data will be sent to Pabbly Connect. So here I'm going to click on send on event. And once it's done, I'm going to refresh it. So now here in a new row, I'm going to add a new post or caption. So here I'm adding it as latest fashion accessories trends. So as here I've added the post or caption. Now I will take you to Pabbly Connect to show you the response received. Here you can see the trigger column as A. Here's the spreadsheet name, spreadsheet ID, sheet name, sheet ID along with the row index and the post or caption. So that means Pabbly Connect has successfully captured the details of the new row from Google Sheets. So the first objective of this automation is successfully done. Now whenever a new row will be added in Google Sheets, then automatically the data will be captured over here in Pabbly Connect. So over here this trigger will instantly capture the new incoming data and the workflow execution will start in real time. So moving further with my use case. As here in the response received, I have got the post or caption. Now I want to generate the content for the same. So here I will go to my action window. And now in this action window, I'm going to search for Anthropic. And here it is. And now I will select the action event as create completion. And here I need to establish a connection between Anthropic and Pabbly Connect. So here I'm simply going to click on connect. And here if you have an existing connection, you can go with the same or you can add a new connection. So to add a new connection, you need to mention the API key and here is the instruction given. So you can find the API key from account setting or either you can click on this hyperlink to reach the page directly. So here as I have an existing connection, so I'm going with the same and now I will click on save. So now as I did that, moving to model. So choose the model here and Anthropic provide two families. That is Cloud Instant and Cloud 2. So here I'm using Cloud 2. Moving to the prompt. Here I need to enter the prompt that needs to be completed. So here I want to get an article written on the topic that I've added. So here I'm going to write it as write an article on the topic. So now here from the response received, I'm going to map the post or caption. So basically mapping is to insert the data from previous step. So here I'm going to map the post or caption and I've mapped it. Now moving to max token sample. Over here I need to enter the maximum number of tokens that is to be generated before stopping. So here I'm adding it as 200. So now moving to temperature. Here I need to enter the temperature. That means the amount of randomness in the response. So the default is 1, ranging from 0 to 1. Use lower values for analytical task and higher for creative task. Must be less than or equal to 1. So here as I want to generate a creative article from a title. So here I'm going to select the default temperature that is 1. So now moving to these fields, if you want to enhance the creativity for your article, then you can go with these fields. But as of now, I will simply go to save and send test request to see the response. So here you can see that the article is successfully generated by using Anthropic. So here I just simply gave the title and here you can see that our article is generated automatically by using Anthropic. So over here the stop reason is max tokens because I've specified the tokens. Moving to the model which I've selected was Cloud 2 and here's the log ID. So here as you can see that this line is not required for my Facebook post. So now what I will do is I will click on this add action step and here I'm going to use text formatter by Pabbly. So text formatter helps me to format the text. So here in the action event, these are the multiple events that you can go with. So here I want to split the text. So it splits a string into a list of substrings by given a separator. So here I'm going to select it as split text. Now I will click on connect. And here I will map the text to split. So again from the response received, I am mapping the text and here in separator, enter the characters, special characters are allowed or word separator to split the text on. For space as a separator, use space in this format. So over here, so now here I want to separate the text after trends. So here I am going to mention the separator as trends. So now here, after adding the separator, I need to select the segment index. So here I'm selecting the segment index as second. And now I will click on save and send test request. And here you can see that I've received a response, and you can see that the text which I want to split is successfully done. And here is the content that I want to share on my Facebook page. So now moving to this add action step once again. Here I'm going to use Facebook pages as my action application, and here it is. Now I will select the action event, that is to create page post. It will create a new post to your page, so I'm selecting it. And now here I need to establish a connection between Facebook pages and Pabbly Connect. So here I'm going to click on connect. And now if you have an existing connection, you can go with the same, or you can simply add a new connection. So to add a new connection, I've already logged into my Facebook account, and now here I'm going to click on connect. And now here I will click on continue, as this is a secure access. And the authorization was successful. So now moving to these fields, here I need to select the page where I want to create this post. So over here from the drop down, these are the pages that I have. So here I want to post this article on my page, that is by the name of Your Daily Fashion. So here in Pabbly Connect, I'm going to search for my page, and here it is. Once I've selected the page, now over here I need to enter the message. So here for message, I'm going to map the message from the response received. So here I have mapped it. Now moving to link URL. So it is optional, so I'm leaving it blank. Here this method of mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response with new data, so that data can be added over here. If I would have written this information manually, in that case this information would have become static, which means that it wouldn't change even if I would have received new response. So to avoid that, we map the information. So here now I'm going to click on save and send test request. And here you can see that I've received a response and a ID is generated. So that means this is a positive response. Now I will take you to my Facebook page, and here I'm going to refresh it. So here on my Facebook page, you can see the article. So this is the article, and it is successfully published on my Facebook page. So that means this integration and automation was a successful one. Now, whenever a new title or caption will be added in my Google Sheets, then automatically by using Anthropic, the content will be generated for the same, and then it will be created as a page post for my Facebook page. Not just these applications, you can integrate a lot more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you have any doubts regarding Pabbly, reach us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, you can visit us at forum.pabbly.com. If you have any pricing related query, you can visit this link. So if you like this video, please share it with your friends and colleagues, and do not forget to like, share and subscribe our channel.